Well, these days, with everyone's faces in their smartphones, it can be very hard for kids to even imagine what life was like before their cell phones. For those of you longing for a piece of the past, you don't have to drive far to immerse yourself in it and give your kids a taste of what life was like for the generations before us. The Ireland House Museum offers guided tours 5 days a week. Jessica Kaitting has more.
The Ireland House, which is now part of the Museums of Burlington, was first lived in by Joseph Ireland and his family in 1837. The home was passed down through 4 generations of the Ireland family until the city bought it in 1987 and established a museum in the family's honor.
So in this photograph, it's John Ireland, so the second generation that lived in the house. So it's him, his wife Eliza, and their 12 children. And we know that this picture was taken in Hamilton, so it would have been a buggy ride. So it would have taken probably almost a day to get there, and it would have been 2, possibly 3. And so it would have been an interesting day for them. And I think family was very important to them. And I think capturing memories and capturing some time was. Our archives has a lot of different photographs, and this is one of the ones, the only ones that we have that shows the entire family.
About 90% of the furnishings are original to the Ireland family, and thanks to detailed records, there are many historically accurate and very interesting details related to the artifacts inside.
So this painting of Queen Victoria, so it was during John's time, so in the 1890s, there was the exhibition in Toronto. It's not like it is today where it's rides and games. It was really a place where farmers would bring their wares for competition to show that they had the best or what they were most proud of. And during that time, the Irelands were always a farming family, and each generation farmed something different. So in John's time, he had heard that apples were going to be a big export out of Burlington. So he planted acres and acres of different types of apples on the farm. And when he heard about the exhibition, he was proud of what he had grown and thought, well, I can win. I'm sure mine are just as good. So he did a bushel of them and went all the way to Toronto again, which would have taken him probably at least a day, day and a half to get to. So he was committed to that process. So he went there and he put them in, and they actually won first prize. So first prize was $5, and also this picture of Queen Victoria that we know was always in the house. It was in this room. That's sort of where it stayed. And with the family being from Yorkshire, England, this would have been a prized possession. This would have been something they would have been very proud to have on their walls.
All 3 floors of the home are staged as they would have been through the 1850s to 1920s and open for guided tours where staff take the time to explain the historical significance and the stories behind many of the possessions the family owned.
This is a dog-powered butter churn. So what would happen is the dog would run on this, and it would cause the wheels to go. This wheel would go up and down, and then it would agitate the cream over there to make butter. So it's an interesting one. People are always amazed when they come in and see this one. And the cost of it, we had looked it up to see about that time, and the cost would be a pair of horses or a butter churn. So I'm thinking they must have been selling it as well at a market or something like that as well, because that's a lot of butter.
To learn more about Burlington's past and book your guided tour, visit Ireland House Museum on museumsofburlington.ca. For Halton News, I'm Jessica Kaitting.